Okay, game number two. Oh, hey, Lukey, how you going, man? Game number two is eShop Tycoon. Now, this one is a demo, and Gamer Sky are wanted to get it across to a few people to get a bit of feedback for the developer. And given I play these simulation games pretty often, they asked if I could have a look, so I was happy to do so. And I jumped in and had a bit of a play with it, and I've really enjoyed it so far. I'd definitely try the full version. But also, I do have some feedback that the developer might find useful, and we'll go into that when I load the game. But as you can see, we've been playing for a fair while. So here we are. I am roughly 2 years. So we're 2 years into the game, and I am running my very small business out of pretty much my shed, an e-commerce business that is thriving at the moment, especially given we have a very small business. I've got a couple of contracts going. We're selling clothes, we're selling school supplies, and also art supplies. But it is a very slow burn game. And getting this much money, which, I mean, in terms of a shop, it's not a lot, but given I'm operating this out of my garage, I'm doing pretty well. You start the game off with virtually nothing, so I have around 500 users on my website, and about 6 products we're currently selling. And the game it's actually quite in depth. So I want to show you first of all the different things you can do. You can build, and at the moment it's very limited. I can just build shelves, as you can see. You can order products, so you order these in packs. And you can also through here manage your inventory. So I know that I've got a lot of everything. I do have limited space, so I'm trying to not over purchase at the moment. And now we're starting to earn a bit of money. As you can see, we have access to contracts. Now it's going to be hard to do because it is a bit of a slow year. But I'm thinking about selling some boots. I'm going to go for the one with the longest. Let's go with protein powder. I've had problems selling, so maybe let's sell gaming mice. We'll see how we go. I have trouble with these contracts. The way the game works with contracts is the developer, not the developer, the contract holder will send the product to your shop, and then you just on-sell it. But it seems that my customer base has trouble knowing the products are there. So I'm thinking maybe I will place a ad, and hopefully that'll get some business in. Now, advertisements, the reason why the advertisement is not being used is because it's really expensive. So at the start of the game, when I had very little money, I actually opted to not advertise, or to advertise by word of mouth. Now I've got some major money coming in, I can afford to put some ads out, and that will hopefully, there we go. So some of the attention is positive, some of it's negative. It depends on your suppliers, your products. I'm using a supplier that is mid-tier, so they're kind of mid-tier reliability. Some of the packages will get lost, but the next tier up is very expensive, so I can't justify the cost yet. Let's see. We're not selling any gaming mice at the moment. I'm thinking this advertisement might be a rip-off. Because every 4 days we're getting charged $300, so... Which doesn't sound like a lot, but when I've only got $8,000 in cash, we're going to burn through that real quick. So let's hope the marketing starts to get us some more sales. Oh, we sold our first mouse. That's good. We are selling some paint supplies very slowly. And having a look at the calendar, there are seasons to the year, and based on the seasons, we sell different products. So we've got the school year coming up. So this here is back to school. So what that tells me is I'm going to need to order some school supplies. We don't have a lot of storage though. If I order them now, I've got nowhere to put them. Okay, we've started to get some space for stock, so I can order some school supplies. Yeah, look at that. School supplies going out real quick. So we're actually losing money on the advertisement. So I don't see that much difference in profit. So I'm not going to auto renew this anymore. You really got to watch your burn down in this game. It is very easy to overextend and to completely empty out your bank. And you have to also worry about customer complaints and refunds. So this customer has requested a refund. Their order is missing pieces, and we can see the policy that we have to follow at the bottom. We need a valid reason, which she's given us, missing pieces. We need a accept a request that is less than $70 if it's made within 14 days. It was done within 14 days. Which means that we have to honour this request. Boom. And we did get some reputation for doing the right thing. It did hurt our pocket, but you have to assume you are going to take losses in this game. And you can see our money starting to crawl back up again. The disastrous advertisement campaign was a bit of a waste of money, so it did get us some more people, so maybe in the long term we'll make some money back on it. I like to put some advertisements out usually around the Christmas period of the year, and that gets us a lot of customers, and then we can just like run it for a month over Christmas and then switch it off again. I don't hear any sounds. I'm just gonna let me just pop the sound up a little bit. Yeah, it's a bit on the quiet side. Let me just that's better. Now, one thing I will say about this game, I'm going to give some constructive feedback, because that's what the developer asked for. The game is not very hands-on. So what you do is you set up your orders, you set up your advertisements, you set up your furniture, and you just sit back and the game runs itself. And there's not a lot to do apart from these meta requests. Now here we have a refund where this isn't a valid reason, so we can decline that. They have to actually give us a reason. You know, sometimes people say, "Oh, look, I got drunk and I ordered something." Too bad, you're not getting the refund. Okay, so let's have a look here, and I can see where we're starting. Our stocks are starting to go down. So let's have a look and see what we've got. I ordered school packs, so I'm going to order a couple of art packs, and I'm going to order some clothing and a couple of gym packs as well. We're going to make sure that we don't overload our employees, because we've got one guy, we've got me working on the computer, can relate, and we've got our one employee who's our cousin doing all of the grunt work. Okay. I mean, we are making money. That is a valid refund request. Less than 7 days if it's made within 14 days. Yes, he has, so we'll stamp that. And you can kind of see I'm actually not making a whole lot of money. Like, it's very hard to build up a profit, and you kind of have these ups and downs. So it's always good to I always try and spend as little money as I can, try and keep things roughly even, keep the shelves stocked. Damn, we're getting a lot of refunds. That is not a legit refund request, so you can go pound sand. I always never understood, like, refunds. People giving these dumb reasons for refunds. I mean, I've done refunds mainly on Steam when I buy something that's, shovelware or something I didn't expect. But I mean, most companies' refunds are a mixed bag. Although I will say Steam has a very good refund request. Like, I accidentally bought a game that I already had, and I honestly, I expected them to tell me that it was my problem. But Steam's very good at if you've got a refund request and you're polite and respectful, 9 times out of 10 they will honour it. Man, look at this guy go. Okay, we're out of storage, so I'm going to purchase another shelf. As you can see, we're starting to claw back our profits. We need to get to the next milestone, which is going to be to sell some more fashion, which are your coats and boots and stuff, which is going to take a while. So we can speed things up a bit. But yeah, as I was saying, in terms of feedback, I would recommend to the developer a way that you can be a bit more active in the game. A lot of this game seems to be waiting around, and once you kind of set up your business model and you've got your shelving and your products and your contracts set up, a lot of it's just waiting around. So I think having some more tasks to do, things like maybe being active in marketing, going and talking to different vendors, maybe having a bit more contract negotiation rather than just pressing a button, because most of the stuff in this game is just pressing a button and then stuff happens, which, I mean, it is interesting and all, but there's just a lot of downtime in the game. So that would be my main piece of feedback for the demo of this. Like, I mean, I don't mind doing this, and it is a game that you would do whilst you're doing something else. So I took a bite and I didn't like it, so let's decline that. Now it seems like, oh wow, look, our cash flow is starting to go up a bit. Let's maybe have a look at our. We definitely need a little bit of this. And we'll get some summer clothes, winter clothes. We've got to watch our stocks. They're starting to drop a bit. I mean, I am making money. Let's have a look at the calendar. We're past the school period, so now we're probably going to need to be a bit more careful with our money. Between November and the end of December, there's not a whole lot of sales. You do a little bit for Christmas, but not a whole lot. It's mainly probably the February to June period, and August to November are your biggest sales seasons. So, you know, we're 4 years in, a grand total of $10,000. I don't know how successful this store's going to be. If this is our main source of revenue, we may want to look at another job. Okay. So winter's coming. Now we can, you can see we sold a hell of a lot of coats and socks, which is good. We're nearly at, that'll get us a cool $1,000. And when we sell enough fashion products, we'll hit the next milestone and we'll be able to start selling different products. The problem is that this tiny shed, we're running out of space. There we go. It's got $1,000. We're running out of space. I don't have anywhere to put all this stuff. But I need to keep a solid stock, because there are events in the game. Like you can have suppliers run out of products. You can have roads closed down. You can have the couriers. We had a snowstorm which lasted for 2 weeks, and I literally ran down to my last few shelves of stock. So I keep a fair surplus. I probably shouldn't, but I keep a fair surplus of stock to make sure that doesn't happen. There we go. We're up to 12 grand. Not too bad. Let's speed things up, see if we can get to the 300 users. Let's go, baby. Another year. So now we can spend a bit of time prepping for... No, not for another month of the school season. I'm thinking we need to get some more fashion products on the go. Summer and winter, let's get some of those. I haven't been selling a whole lot of gym stuff, so maybe a couple of art packs and some school stuff. Maybe not school, not yet. We're actually making money. It's only taken 3 years to claw our way out of the hole. You start off with a substantial investment. I had myself down to like $500 at one point. It's taken me probably about four hours, which is not too bad for a demo. Like it's a pretty big game for a demo. I think to hit all the milestones, it'll probably take you about 6 or 7 hours. Get in there, son. Fill those shelves. Okay. 25 fashion products and we hit milestone 3. Yeah, winter's always good for selling clothing as you would expect. Oh, we're close to our sport contract being fulfilled too. Okay, let's get, because school's coming up. Oh, and Valentine's Day's coming up as well, so maybe art, we'll get some of that, and some clothing. Yeah, this is gonna be. I always cringe whenever I have to do an order, because the average order for me is about $2,000 or $3,000. So I have to make sure, one, I've got enough shelving, and two, I've got enough money put away. But yeah, I think for me, I'd like to see a bit more to do in the game. You know what I mean? There's a lot of downtime, and this is a game that I would recommend you play while you're playing another game. So I had to do some, I can't remember what I was doing, whether it was some reports or no, that's right. I was editing together my next YouTube video, and I was editing on one screen and I had this running on the other, and that's probably the best way to play this game. But I think as a business management game, it does require a little bit more depth. Milestone 3, yay! Okay. Personal care. So we can now, I think it's time to expand. We need a bigger office. You can manage things better there. You will be able to hire new staff in the new office. The warehouse will be separate, but you'll need to pay a fee to move in, and there's a rent too. Move the office from the company management panel whenever you like. Okay, I think we are going to have to do that, and we've got the money, so let's maybe save the game just in case this goes horribly wrong. And ooh, that's a lot of money. Capitalismus has gone to the big time. I like the new warehouse. I'd like to manage it. Okay, so we now have to hire some workers, and okay, and construction. Let's have an R&D, and we'll put it over here. Nope. Oh, it has to be in here. Okay. Let's place it over here. And we will hire some employees. Okay, I'm going to stick with cheap employees now, just because we don't have a whole lot of money. Although that's not really a whole, I can live with that. Let's hire this guy and this guy. Okay. After a major backlash from the local community, authorities have decided to readjust the general refund policy. All online shopping sites are expected to apply the new policies. Okay. Okay, we have another problem. We don't have any storage. So let's do something about that. Storage over here. Boom. 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 And boom. Then we need some desks. Boom and boom. This is getting expensive. We better start making some money. We need to recoup the costs we've had. Oh, these are the shelves. I don't need to buy more. Okay. Never mind. I mean, extra storage is never going to hurt. That is a whole lot of storage. Okay, we need to sell cosmetic products. And these are the items that we've got. Okay, that would be why I wasn't making any money. So, first things first, let's order some personal care products. We don't have any. And maybe... no, let's just order those for now. We're burning a lot of money, so I want to start using some of this stock. And hopefully... I'm a cheerleader for MMFC Rambo. I'm a lifelong fan. I would give anything for this team, even my life. Okay, that seems... I mean, in Australia, football is kind of a religion. I've seen some people, you know, that it is that fanatical. I'm not a super fan of sports and football. I like martial arts, but I'm definitely not big on the football. We have an away game coming up, and management told us they wouldn't provide transport. Okay. I mean, it's $100. It's a small investment for my employees, and it's a really good way to get some free goodwill, free exposure. And I'm just wondering now if I can start to research development. I really want to start and do some research. Ooh, bus carrying the football club just crashed. Ah, there we go. Okay. Let's do some research. Okay, you may notice that we're not really making a whole lot of money, and it's going to take a while for us to recover the massive amount. I think it cost me almost $5,000 here overall to set up this office, which, I mean, when you think about it, that's actually not that much by today's standards, but I'm hoping we can start to make the money back. Hello, boss, you heard we got into an accident. We won the match. That's what matters, isn't it? Are you okay? Yeah, we're okay. No problems whatsoever. Thank you for your support. MMFC fans are grateful. I'll put a word in so you have some influence in team matters. Also, MMFC fans respect you. Nice. That was actually a very, very cheap way to make some potential sales. Hell yeah. Let's go, baby. We're not really making any sales just yet because this guy's... We've only got one employee, so he's going gangbusters. I'm thinking maybe I should hire a second one, but I'm just being very careful given you can see that my money is, yeah, we are not making very much money at all. Let's speed things up a bit. Researched, okay. Okay, we can't do anything until they generate some more research points. So we're just going to chill here. Oh, the money's starting to come in. Slowly, slowly. Ooh, nice. Sport quest. We got a nice $1,000. Pineapples are being killed in a very painful way. Please donate $200 to help us protect them. And this sounds sketchy, but okay. We are starting to make some money now. Very slowly. I am a hacker with the white hat. It was a breeze stealing your user data. Your development staff must be underpaid. What are you talking about? You people are miserable. The development department, you know, the department with the people that grow and protect your servers, you might want to look into founding one. Otherwise, your money and reputation will be easy meat. Goodbye for now. Okay, that is not great, because, yeah. As an IT guy, yes, that is definitely something that happens. I am Brock Pine, the secretary for the Pineapple Association. Thank you for your donation to our cause. Oh, that was legit. Our association would like to donate you $1,000. Okay. I'll take it. I need the money. We're nearly back at where I was. Let's have a look at the... Oh, it's back to school. So let's slow things down and get... Whoops. Let's get a order going for school packs and summer clothes. And I haven't ordered... Oh, yeah, we definitely need some personal care and some gym packs. Boom. Ouch. That is a lot of money. So there goes all that profits for the last few months. But we're in the middle of the school season, so we'll be making plenty of money now. Let's see if we can... Yes, I can. Research. Worker wage to $40 by efficient replanning. That is going to save us a fair bit of money. The thing is, with the sales we're making, we're only kind of breaking even now. I'm not making any money. So I'm hoping that the research department will unlock additional ways for us to make some cash, because we're just we're getting by. We're not making money like we were before. And that's simply because we had no operating costs. We were working out of our home. Now that we have this big warehouse and office, we need to generate additional revenue to justify the cost. Okay, these guys are going. Cheaper deliveries would probably be a really good one to do next. And probably safer deliveries would be good too. I reckon safer deliveries, because that's going to cut down on our refund costs, which is probably one of the biggest holes in my pocket right now. Okay, we need... Oh, no, we're good. We got... summer start. Okay, well, I did order some summer clothes, so I'm not too stressed about that. I think we're going to need another employee, though. This poor guy by himself is struggling to keep up. He's getting there. I'd definitely be be happier being the dude on the computer than I would be the guy running back and forth, trying to shift all those boxes. But as you can see, we're kind of stuck at 10 grand. We're not making any money. We're not losing money, but we're not making money. Have a look at contracts. I mean, every single contract I've done. Here's another piece of advice for the developer. I can't figure out why these contracts always fail, and I've stopped taking them. You can see here, contracts failed. All I do is fail contracts. So honestly, I've started ignoring contracts. I don't know why they don't work, because the products are being delivered to the warehouse, but I just can never sell any. By the time the contract ends, I haven't sold anywhere near the amount, so I've just started ignoring them. I don't know if that's a bug or whether I'm missing something, but that's another piece of advice I'd have for the dev. Like, how does that work? Why am I being penalized all the time? Let's zip ahead a bit. I do have some other games I want to show you, but I just wanted to see if we could hit the next milestone, or at least get closer. Let's just go here and have a look and see. We don't have the ability just yet. And we can't do any of these because the demo doesn't let us do it, so that's okay. I mean, I feel like for a demo this is pretty comprehensive, and I would actually play the full version of the game. Despite the issues that I mentioned, they're more minor teething problems. Stuff a developer could fix by adding some additional activities. The game does feel very hands-off, and I think that's the worst thing. Like, it's not a big deal. I think it's easily fixed. Yeah, we're getting cosmetic products. Let's just sell some cosmetic products. And get some of them. I'm hesitant to get more employees because these R&D employees, they're not really doing a whole lot. Like, the research is nice and all, but with all of our combined costs, my profits have stalled. Like, I'm not making any money now. I need to unlock additional revenue, but a software department, okay, we can't get that in the demo, so I think we've kind of hit everything we can in the current state of the game. Ooh, okay, we don't have that in the demo either, so we're getting there. I mean, I am making money, but it feels like we've gone from a steady flow to a trickle. It's very, very small. Let's speed this up, shall we? I will get straight to the point. It seems you haven't been paying your debt to the government? What debt? You wouldn't ignore the government that looks out for you now, wouldn't you? The government helps you reach this high. Isn't that right, boss? Or should I say defrauder? I should be paying you too? For now, you will pay tax every 3 months. It will amount to 10% of your current cash. Maybe you can pay your debts to the government this way. That's a rip-off. What gave you the idea you had any other choice? You have 1 month. If you don't pay, your reputation will surely plummet. What sort of government would put their thumb on the citizens and extort them for money? I've never heard of this. Surely this is unprecedented. Absolutely unprecedented. Corrupt governments? Never happens. So now I've got the government leaning on me, of course. Taxation. Puh. Puh. Okay, we've got research completed, so let's go across to our research people and see if we can reduce that tax, because taxation is... No, I won't say that on stream. that will get me banned off Twitch even faster than using a gamer word. I love taxation. Taxation is great. Please don't put me in the gulag, Mr. Government. Okay, let me log in. Did you get any visitors saying they want to protect pineapples? Why not? I hope you didn't help them. Those guys are dangerous. You need to watch out. What is it about pineapples in this game? I guess time will tell. Please stay away from them. See you later. There's this guy who just keeps talking about pineapples being the end of the world. And I have no idea. I don't get it. Okay, we're making some money now. Very slowly. But we are making money. So tax reduction. We don't have tax reduction yet. Okay, what time of year it is? Summer's over. Oh, more Summerfest. Okay, let's start to restock. Ooh. Yeah, little man, you better start running. Now, I wonder, because it's a demo, once these guys have researched everything they can research, whether I can just fire them. Because essentially they won't have a job, they won't have anything to do. As morally bankrupt as that is, I kind of have to be. I have to be a little bit ruthless to survive. We're working on a very limited budget here. And Mr. Government's going to put his hand in my pocket in about 2 weeks' time and to take 10% of my cash. So that means $1,000 they're going to fish out of my pocket. Hey, Gordon Graft. He is the taxman. I hope you're ready to pay your taxes. No one would want to see your reputation shattered, would they? This is the most efficient and the most accurate representation of big government that I can think of. Okay. You must be delighted to pay. Oh yeah, I'm delighted. I'll be delighted to shatter your kneecaps. I love the government. Please don't put me in the gulags, Mr. Government. Okay, we're starting to... The office is making me weary. What do you mean by that? There's nothing fun. We need some colour or something here. Maybe we could add some equipment for entertainment. Because otherwise I might as well leave. It's up to you, really. Package never arrived. Do not accept requests for cosmetic products. Okay. Let's see. Can I... Warehouse, office... Ah, here we go. We can add a sofa over here. And a water cooler. An essential part of every office environment. They they have a water cooler at work, and one of the chefs has started filling the water cooler. They've got like water, and they put like fresh lemons into it, and it's like it's the most simple thing, but it's like the most the biggest change to the office environment. Everyone's happy. And I'm like that. It's such a small thing, but sometimes in a work environment, we used to like back when I worked in the office. I used to run a gaming group, and it wasn't it didn't start off very big, but it actually got big very quick, because you know IT nerds, right? So yeah, the department got we had like about 50 or 60 people, and I was gonna put a I was gonna put in an arcade machine. So we had one of the developers. He helped me. We made an arcade cabinet out of an old PC and a joystick. We put it all together, and it was just about ready to go. And then then the big C hit, and it's been sitting in the storage room. So I never got to use it. But yeah, unfortunately, the big C killed our gaming group. Okay, we've got one more thing for these guys to research, and then unfortunately I'm going to have to show them the door. This guy, we need another employee. These guys aren't. They're not keeping up. Let's hire someone else. I'm not big on extra costs, but one guy in the warehouse just isn't going to cut it anymore. Not for this many orders. Well, they're really starting to stack up now. We're actually making money. Not a whole lot of money, thanks to Mr. Government. These guys just need a bit of free time to start unloading all this cargo, because the shelves are nearly empty. Start loading, boys. Start loading. Oh, I didn't see your comment, Lukey. Pallets and a pallet jack. I don't know. Let's have a look. I don't think we can. I don't know if you were joking, but yeah, no, I did actually look and see if we could get any equipment, but you can't. These guys are going to have to do it by hand. Their backs are going to be shot. I remember I used to work IT for a clothing company, and yeah, the warehouse conditions. Oof. I'm glad I fixed the computers and I wasn't hauling all that freight. The worst part about when you're working in IT and you're not the company you work for is in IT is like you're subhuman. People hate you because what they do is they say they see IT as a cost, not a benefit. Even though a clothing company requires e-commerce, they only see it was ones and zeros, and they're like, oh, these guys aren't marketing, they're not sales, they don't make us any money. You know, don't worry about the fact that all of your infrastructure requires all the servers and all of the software that we manage, and everything would collapse overnight if we didn't do what we do. But let's just do this last bit of research, and then we can. There we go. 10% reduction in taxes. So let's get rid of that government. Upgrade your servers from software developments. I can't. I think we kind of hit the end because I can't get a software department in the demo. So we've actually hit the end of the demo now, because I can't add anything else to our user base. Our user base has hit the maximum amount, which is 1,250, and we can't actually we can't actually get any bigger, not because of a bug, but because that's the end of the demo. So as you can see, the next step would be to research a software department, which unfortunately we can't do. So I think I'm going to leave it here, given you've seen everything you can see in the demo. My overall feedback on this game, I think I've mentioned it several times, the game is very hands-off. And I'd love to see some more activities you can do, some more hands-on marketing, hands-on research. Maybe you do things like contract negotiation, employee negotiation, a hiring and firing mechanic, employee training. You could do things like managing stock, managing inventory, all that sort of stuff, just to give you a bit to do. Because like a lot of this game, you can play hands off. Like most of tonight, I've just been setting stuff up, occasionally checking stock and doing a reorder. But 90% of the time, you're just waiting for the next, the next delivery, the next season on the calendar, the next sale, which isn't a bad thing. But I feel like this game could have a bit more of an active approach. But with that being said, I do like the game, and I do hope the developers find this useful in terms of feedback. And if the full version of the game is available and I get my hands on it, you'll see it here. But I'm going to move on to the next game. I just wanted to say a big thank you again to the guys at Gamer Sky Games. I do have some other games I'm planning to cover for them. So if you want to see more, you know what to do. Join the channel, and they will be featured in further indie game showcases. But on to the next game.